I don't have the capacity to feed 500 people, but I'm gonna make the biggest batch of brownies I've ever made. Yeah, I just change it up a tiny little bit and everybody always enjoys my brownies. Let's start with washing our hands. I remember my ex-husband hated watching me chop things and he always said I'd chop off my finger. And then I did. Since the divorce, I haven't been cooking as much. I've been meal prepping, but I haven't been cooking like with love the way that I did today.
Ooh. You see that?
Look how it's just like peeling off the edges. So clean, so perfect. All of the Mars bars erupted. The Mars bars might be the ugliest, but the best ones. That crunch. Hi. So I just came back home from the IFATCA conference, which is the International Federation of Air Traffic Controllers Association. One of the ladies, Nicola, she gave me this bar of chocolate and I was like, in my heart, I felt I should make her brownies, but there's at least 500 people at the conference. Now, I don't have the capacity to feed 500 people, but I'm gonna make the biggest batch of brownies I've ever made. Okay, so I am going full Betty Crocker, not sponsored, but I've got 3 boxes, so I'm gonna make 3 batches of, what is it called, brownies. And I usually put different types of chocolate in my brownies. So one will be a Mars bar chocolate brownie, one will be Snickers, and of course, Nicola's Dairy Milk. And I will take this one and I'll chop it up so we can have it extra gooey and fudgy on the inside into the different brownie mixes. I've got my 3 sticks of butter. It's around 100 grams of butter you're supposed to put in. So we're gonna melt that up and put it in. What else? Let me put the chocolate like this. So you have that there. Okay, the butter is here. I've got milk. So on the box, it says to use 45 ml of, what is this called? Water, oil, and eggs. Now I use butter instead of oil and I use milk instead of water. And so yeah, I just change it up a tiny little bit and everybody always enjoys my brownies. So yes, I've got my 6 eggs here. So let's get cracking. Okay, but first, what did I want to do? Oh, I need to actually get the tin containers out because I forgot to do that. So the struggle is real. Okay, so don't mind me. I just finished working out after a whole day at the conference and my makeup has almost not moved. So yes, my plan is to do my wind down routine while the brownies are in the oven. So I'm gonna use this, let's take that off. I'm gonna use these tins. What's the measurement? 31.5 centimeters by 21.5 centimeters by 38 centimeters. I don't know how else to describe the size, but that's what we're going with to create the brownies. So we'll be putting that in here later. Okay, and let me get the bowls to make the brownie mix in. Got a little bag there where I keep all the trash, and I'm gonna need a chopping board. I've got the bowl here. Also need to switch on the oven. What temperature is it again? 180 degrees Celsius. So let's do that. 180 degrees and put it on with no fan. So it's just the oven itself. I've already placed the tins, like I've already placed the lining where it's supposed to go, like, what's it called, the trays. I'm really tired. I've been up for far too many hours. So yeah, let's start with washing our hands. Okay, so I'm gonna make 1 batch at a time versus putting all 3 in one big tray of brownies. So we're gonna start with, bring that up a bit. Okay, so this one is a chocolate chunk brownie, so I won't add additional chocolate chunk bits in there. Okay, maybe I should bring this a little closer. Okay, so we've got that. I'll keep one of these here for instructions. Measuring spoons. Okay, so we've put the brownie mix in. Next thing we're gonna do is put 3 tablespoons of water. So I'm gonna use milk instead. I use a full cream milk. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll just keep that on that. There. Okay, and then we need 2 eggs. Yallah. I know I'm very aggressive, but whatever. Okay, so that's the 2 eggs done. Then we need to make sure we have the butter. It's too hard, so I need to melt it. So to melt it, I'll melt it in a bowl. Okay, so let's take this. All right, so I've taken this butter. I'm gonna melt it in a bowl, and you'll see me do that over here. So this is I absolutely love this little nook that the designer and I worked on. Hides everything. 30 seconds in. Let's see how that goes. I'll toss this away. And I don't think I have enough oil. Oh no, I do have enough butter because I have some in the fridge. But I like to line the thing with coconut oil. Ooh, let's get one of these. This is what I'm going to whip it with, and you'll see it really gets all the sides. Oh, that's melted enough. Okay, so you can see the butter is not 100% melted, but it's good enough. So we're just gonna like give that a little swirl. Let the heat just melt into it. Let's try to get all the lumps out so it's not a lumpy brownie where there's just one part with too much butter. All right, good enough on there. And now you just mix. So since this one already has fudge bits, you can kind of see where that is. Hold on, you can see the fudge bits here. Oh, there, can you see that? It's got little bits of chocolate inside already. Can this thing refocus? Ah, okay, so mix. I got this bowl from IKEA, it's great. So I don't know when I realized I was good at making brownies, but it's been a couple years. But I'm good at making cheating brownies, where I'm cheating using Betty Crocker. So it's not really Jahena's brownies, it's Jahena Crocker brownies. That's all done and ready. And look. Let me put this up here so you can see that. And now look at how it just scoops it clean. Wow. Okay, I need to actually find the coconut oil. No! Look at that reaction. What is it called? Reflex. Okay, so I've got some coconut oil here. I'm gonna take out one of these. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be coconut oil. Just find it to be very easy to work with, and I've got extra. And it also adds like just a different flavor people struggle to place usually. Also, I don't know if I should be using gloves or not, but in making them with love, it has to be with your bare hands. Now we pour it in, and also look at how it just cleans out the bowl, you'll see. So definitely don't forget to oil your tin at the bottom, because I've forgotten that once and I was really upset because everything was just kind of stuck to the bottom. Okay, and then you kind of just do this and let that go in there. And kind of just keep repeating that. Okay, just scoop it like this, like this, like this, this. All right, so this is one batch almost done. You just have to spread it out onto the sheet. You can see the chocolate chunks that are already there. So I like this pan because it's a tiny bit bigger than the other ones I have in the cupboard. So it's a thinner layer, it'll cook quicker. And the box says to cook it for 28 minutes to 30 minutes. I just put a timer for 29 minutes and find a nice middle ground, and then use a toothpick to determine if it's actually ready or not. So, yes. All right, let's do that again with this. Scoop it out. Okay, so this is one batch done. And now that this is set, you take the chocolate that you want, which is gonna be this dairy milk that I got as a gift. Could I make this in ASMR? Just place that in different parts of the brownie. Sometimes I like to put 2 for people who really like chocolate. Okay, and this last one is for me. Yummy. All right, we always clean as we go because gross. All right, so this is the first batch. We're not gonna put it in the oven yet. We're gonna keep her on the side. So let's put her on the actual oven. Let's put it away. All right, next batch. So before I start with the next batch, I'm gonna do one more bit of prep beforehand. It's gonna be chopping this one up. This one is a Linden's chocolate. It's just a milk chocolate. It could be any chocolate of your choice, just to add that extra gooey fudge in the middle. The best part about making brownies. Okay, I'm sure I'm giving people anxiety with the way I chop. I remember my ex-husband hated watching me chop things, and he always said I'd chop off my finger. And then I did. I chopped off the tip of my fingertip. So now my fingertip is just a finger, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not making the best jokes today because I am pretty sleep deprived. I slept well last night, but I definitely didn't sleep enough this whole week with the conference. It's easier to be a shift worker. Okay, so you just chop them up nice and fine, or as fine as they can be. Oh, I'm tired. This is my least favorite part about making brownies, is this part. Now, I could make it less chocolatey, but that's just rude. So rude. So you can see kind of like what it looks like. So you kind of cut this a ways, then that a ways. Like this a ways, and then that a ways. So you go one direction to another. I don't know where I got this from, but it's always kind of like been that way since I was a kid when you mean one way and another. It's probably why I don't know my right from left. Oops. So I can't wait for this to be over because I saw Michelle Obama was on Diary of a CEO, and she is such an icon and he is such a vibe. So I cannot wait to watch that. Last bit of chocolate, last bit. So this a ways and then that a ways. All right, there we go. Awesome. All right, so let's zoom in. You see that? All right. And then let's kind of split this in half. Okay, so that's one batch and that's another batch. Did I do it with mathematics? No. Okay, let's bring this bowl here, this there, just do a little swap. Okay, next one. Oh, actually my friend just had a baby. Maybe I should make her brownies. Maybe I should make her brownies. Okay, so we go back, we put this in there, we crack the 2 eggs. And we always clean as we go, clean as we go. Put it straight in the trash and I'll go wash my hands. And then we take that stick of butter. Okay, I like to put salted butter in because it adds that like unexpected zing. Because you know when you have hot chocolate, isn't it so much nicer when you put a little salt in it? This is my version of doing that. Salted butter. Put the butter away. While the butter is melting, we're going to coconut oil this dish. I don't know what that measurement is. Just follow your heart with these things. It's all about multitasking to make sure. Oh no! Did my butter explode in the thing? So rude. Okay, let's just heat her up for a second more. Okay, I think she's warm enough. Yeah, I heard a burst sound in the microwave. Anyways, we're trying to multitask and failing, okay? Okay, there we go. So the tin is ready. Bring the butter over here. So, oh wow, that's really hot. Okay, anyways, just need to loosen it up so it's not as chunky. Wow, it smells so good. You know, the smell of salted butter just makes me think of corn because that's how I used to eat it growing up. There was this like corn stand. So good. After I'd finished ballet class, that's what I'd do. I'd have some corn with melted butter on it and lemon. Mmm! Delish. All right, it's a little lumpy. Oh well. Oh well. Figure it out as we go along. Okay, put this aside. And then, so actually mix this so it's less things to mix and then I can focus on the butter lumps. All right, I think that's pasty enough. Let's put half of the chocolate. Oh, I knew why it felt dry. There's no milk. Forgot the milk. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now let's mix it. That's gonna make it a lot easier. I was like, something just doesn't feel right. Oh yeah, this is much better consistency. Then, oh, this is my favorite part. Just look at that. Swipe, just getting all of that in there. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:18 p.m.
Oh, wow. I need to finish this off. Start my wind down routine. I need to eat a meal, but it's too late for that. But if I don't eat, then I haven't eaten anything after my workout. All right, look at that. Okay, so now we can pour it in there. Bent a little bit, but it's a very good bowl with this grip here. So it looks like there are no butter lumps that I can see in here, which is great. Oh, that's a lot of powder. Let's mix that in. Okay, so spread it out across the tin. Also, no one really taught me how to do this, by the way. I just kind of like followed my heart when making brownies. There was one auntie though that I met in the States and she made the best brownies ever. And she was like, yeah, it's just Betty Crocker. And I kind of like did whatever I felt like doing in between and like switched out ingredients. So actually, and you know what? Her name is Auntie Naila, and I have another Auntie Naila that taught me the best karak recipe. So shout out to all the Auntie Nailas that are out there. Okay, awesome. Good enough. Still making one more batch. Let's make this with Snickers. Clean as we go. And just put them straight away in there. I think it's 10 pieces in here. So just spread it out to do this. And put this into this bag instead. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted to just eat this one, but it'll hurt my OCD that it's not spread out enough on the thing. Okay, so that's Snickers brownies. Oh. Sometimes what I do is I put half of one bar and half of another. So you can play around with it and follow your heart. Okay, so final batch. Let's prepare the butter in the bowl, so that's done. So I can just wash my hands in one go. All right, so butter's ready. Let's take a tin, some coconut oil, tiny bit more. And since that's done, now I can do this and close the coconut oil. Okay, it can be put away. Alexa, if you bake 3 things at the same time, is it the same amount of time it needs to bake? Does that even make sense?
From just.com. They cook in the same amount of time.
Okay, good to know I'm not the only person who wonders this. Okay, so that's everything. Okay, so the tray is ready. And put her aside. And, okay, let's put this in the microwave. 3 spoons of milk. 1, 2, 3. And good, there's some milk left over. So if I want to have some later, I can. Let's take everything and put the chocolate chunk straight away. Okay, and the butter is ready. Mix it up a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Okay, I'll put that straight in the sink. And the final 2 eggs. I absolutely love it when I cook with no extra waste. So good. Okay, I need to wash my hands, too much egg. So let me take all that powder that was there from the last one. Okay, so, oops. Let's mix this in this way. Well, that's how my grandma used to whip it up. Okay, I think that's pasty enough. Get everything off the spoon. Mix it into the batter again. Here we are. All right, done. All right, hands are washed again. Just wipe this away. Clean as we go always, so it's less overwhelming at the end. Okay, so now we're gonna make the one with the Mars bars. Oh, I was too efficient in my cleanup. I still needed the scissors. All right, so we learned the last time that this is gonna be easier. Keep that there. Okay, oh, you know what? So I know it's a Mars bar because it's very similar to the Snickers. I should probably chop it up, cut it up, which would be better if I did that earlier with these ones. Oh well, just chop it up with a couple of them in the center. Have them a little split up. Okay, look at that. Okay, it's not the prettiest, but this is the one of the Mars bars, just so we can easily identify. Okay, so let's put this away. Now let's do like a minor cleanup. This can go, this can go. This can go back up there. And for you to see, let's go here. Alexa, turn on kitchen LED.
Okay.
Okay, so this can come down here. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my brownies here. Got the Galaxy, it's a Cadbury, Snickers, and the Mars bars, and I'm gonna stick them in the oven now. I don't know if I have enough room. Okay, let's do that. These 2 are up here, so they're a little higher than I would like them to be. Oh my gosh, it doesn't fit. Ah! Hold on. Ouch! Okay, let's see if that's gonna fit this way. No, it's not. I can only do 2 at a time. Ugh, gross. Okay, focus, don't. Okay, so I can only cook 2 at a time. Let's do the Cadbury, the Snickers bars. Alexa, set 29-minute brownie timer.
Brownie timer, 9 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, add 20 minutes to brownie timer.
20 minutes added. You now have about 28 minutes and 56 seconds left.
Okay, so we're gonna let this cook. If I knew I only had room for 2, I would have only cooked 2. Anyways, I am exhausted. I'm gonna go wash my face, slide into my pajamas, and we'll figure this out as it goes. So, bye! Actually, you may as well witness the cleanup because that's also a part of brownie making. So this is the state of the kitchen at the moment. The countertop is a little bit messy. So I'm gonna put the milk away, I'm gonna put the coconut oil away. These ones I didn't use, so they'll go back to where they should go in the kitchen. Okay, so that's done. The coconut oil goes back up here. I need to organize this cupboard, so ignore that. All right, this is done here, and this goes back in the fridge. I can go out and look. As I was cooking and creating, everything was going into this bag, recycled, and I'm gonna throw that out into the garbage chute. Well, I don't have a chute because I live in a ground floor condo. Do I have any of the wipes here? The wipes. I made a decision to stop using wipes, but I haven't really cleaned my own house in a long time. And I haven't really cooked much for myself in a long time. Just feel out of touch with that. Since the divorce, I haven't been cooking as much. I've been meal prepping, but I haven't been cooking like with love the way that I did today. Shut the fridge door. So yeah, so this was actually really nice. I'm excited to feed everyone at the conference tomorrow and have conversations with people. Oh, this is Rooted Regimen. It's a family brand in the UAE that does non-toxic cleaning supplies. Really love it. It smells like lavender, like my grandmother. It just reminds me of her so much, so I love it. It's also safe to have around the dogs, so that's great. Then we have to do sink cleanup as well. You can see that's the trash bag we've got, and it's basically a Gymshark DJI ad by accident on purpose. Actually, let me empty out my dishwasher and then just put that in there. Suset's cleaned out the dog food bowl, so that's great. Put everything away. Press pause mug. Okay, so this is also a Rooted Regimen, by the way. Honestly, I need to stop playing around with knives. Let's see, can I get an angle where you can see into the dishwasher as well? Yes, awesome. Okay, just do a little that up. It's not a greasy wash. It's a lot of chocolate. Okay, so I am going to take out the trash, just right here. All the brownie trash, do my nighttime skincare routine, change them to my pajamas. Then we're gonna take the brownies out. Oh, we've got 20 minutes, and then I will be right back. Okay, so done with my shower. I put some, this is like skin repair cream by La Roche-Posay. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, I really noticed how my skin heals quite well after having makeup on all day. We have 2 minutes and 5 seconds left until the timer is gonna run out for the brownies. But what I wanted to do, toothpicks. We're gonna stick a toothpick into the brownie to double check and see if it's been cooked through enough. I think the brownie on the top shelf is gonna be cooked through, but the one on the bottom is probably gonna need a little bit more time. So we'll see how that goes, and then I can stick in the Mars bars brownie, so I'll just keep that over here on the side. Take out the other glove. Also, I'm starving, but I'll eat properly after this is done. You know what? Let me just do the toothpick in here. All right, so you take the toothpick. Okay, you take the toothpick and just center somewhere. Ooh, look, that's the right amount of goo. Can you see that? Shut it. Okay, that one's gonna be ready, but can you see that goo? That's a good amount. It's a little bit gooey, which we want at the bottom, so it's got the like moist flavor. I just remembered I had a friend that really hated it when I said that word, so I'm sorry, not sorry. Okay, and then we're gonna check the one at the bottom as well. Yeah, as I predicted, it's, ooh, wow, look at that. It's not even close to being ready. It's super gooey. Maybe I should put that on top and do a little swap-see situation. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take this out. Take the whole tray out. Alexa, stop. Oh my gosh, that's hot. Okay, anyway, I've swapped it around. Ah! It's so frustrating. Here we go. Anyways, let's put this in. Alexa, it's a 29-minute brownie timer. Other brownie timer, 10 minutes.
You already have a timer called Brownie. Please set a timer with a new name.
Alexa, set second brownie timer for 10 minutes. Set timer, 7 minutes.
Second timer, 7 minutes, starting now.
I don't know where I got the number 7 from, but we're gonna go with it. Anyways, that's what it's supposed to look like. You saw what it looked like earlier, and now we're gonna wait. I'm gonna eat in the meantime. I'm exhausted. But ooh, let's actually see how this brownie looks. I'm gonna cut that later when it's cold, maybe tomorrow morning. But yes, this is it. Okay, the timer is timering. Alexa, stop. Okay, let's see. Oh, it smells like it's burning my eyes. All right, a little bit more. Alexa, set 2-minute timer.
Second timer, 2 minutes, starting now.
Kind of see it's a little bit too gooey. It's my calloused hands. Oh, Jojo, hi buddy. I forgot I let them in now. Come in for an inspection to see if you can grab anything. There is nothing. Look at that. This cream is very good. You know, it's not sponsored, but you need to know what cream it is because it's great. Oh, there we go. This one, the skin cream that I use, that is custom made. It has my skin peeling a very tiny bit. It's got some pigmentation that I'm trying to get rid of. And then this week, it was definitely time to zap my mustache with laser hair removal. And for a week, I wasn't allowed to use any of the skincare I was using. So this balm just helped repair it. It's called the Ultra Repairing Soothing Balm. And I put a thick layer on as a face mask, and then it just kind of like absorbed into my skin, and now I'm left with this glowy finish. Oh, you guys should see what I'm looking at. I didn't throw the trash out yet, so that's the bag there. But look at him, my chat. Cute boy. Oh, I love him. But I can't touch them right now because I'm interacting with the brownies. Alexa, stop. Okay, tiny bit more. Alexa, set 2-minute timer.
Starting now.
Okay, so this is the next one. It's almost there. So I was right actually to do the 10 minutes earlier. I should have just like stuck to my instinct instead of doing this 10 minutes, sorry, the 7 minutes. So yes, but oh, I got these noodles from the grocer that's in the community. I cannot wait to have that with like this ginger beverage. Delish. I'm so excited. I'm going to unplug my car because mom's coming to charge it tonight. She says I'm her personal ad knock. What an investment. What a motherly investment. Tiny bit more. I think it's actually good to go. We'll cook it just, Alexa, set 2-minute timer. Oh, and also look at this, because I put the coconut oil. Look how it's just like peeling off the edges. So clean, so perfect. Wow. What else can I speak about? There's few things that I cook well, and this is one of them. I think at the 1-minute mark of that timer, it's gonna be ready. I think so. Yes. Perfect, look at that. Okay, it's ready. It's ready. It's literally shaking. Let's put this all. Ah! I burnt my fingers. Put this back in. Okay. Alexa, stop. This is what the Snickers one looks like. It's a little burnt, and I'm gonna go eat my noodles and watch some television. Okay, so am I ever gonna make 3 batches of brownies again? No, I'm tired. Okay, I like making 1, and in 29 minutes, it's over, plus 10 minutes for prep. So I'm tired of this already, but I have trust issues because I added extra time. So let's see if they're ready. Okay, and also I saw that the Mars bars have kind of like caramelized a little bit too much and kind of sort of erupted. Yeah, look at that. Oh, do you see that? Okay. Oh, not bad. Okay, wait, how did I show this over there? Okay, kind of sort of there. Alexa, cancel timer.
Brownie timer canceled.
Alexa, set 5-minute timer. All right.
5 minutes. Starting now.
I think that's all it's gonna need. I'm very tired now, and I'm not in the mood for this conference tomorrow. I'm excited to just give brownies out, but that's about it. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? Look. All of the Mars bars erupted. They're all ready. No, Jojo, leave it. Out of the, go away from the kitchen. Dangerous, not joking. All right, so that's the Mars bar ones. Wouldn't really recommend. We'll see what the flavors are like tomorrow, but at least I can differentiate. So we've got the Snickers one here, Dairy Milk, and Mars bars. And we'll chop these up tomorrow morning, take them to the conference. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make simple brownies with me. Unless you have a bigger oven, don't make 3. It was really exhausting to continue to watch over them. My noodles are ready. Oh, and mom's coming over tonight, which I'm excited about. So can't wait for that. And so yeah, I'm gonna sit down, have my noodles, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like this series to be called. Cooking with Joe? Smoky Joe's? I don't know. Anyways, I'm tired. Good night. Okay, so morning everyone. You can hear my dog's probably eating in the background. And it's the following day. It's time for me to chop up the brownies and then take them to the conference. So let's look at them all. These are the Mars bars. Look at that, they exploded. Oops. Okay, we've got the Snickers over here, and we've got the gift, the Cadbury gift that I received. So now it's time to cut them up. Look at my outfit, cute. Okay, it's something I designed as well. Okay, so I'm using this knife. It's like a bread knife that I've got. I'm just gonna go ahead and chop it all up. Oh wow, that's harder than I expected. But we're gonna go as small as possible with the pieces so everyone can have like a little bite. Okay, so we've done one way, now we have to go the opposite way. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty tough to chop into the Mars bars. I'm struggling with just milk chocolate here. So now this is the Snickers bar. Okay. Oh, I was like, oh, this looks much easier. I haven't chopped into any of the Snickers bars themselves yet. Actually fold these upwards. Oof, that's a tough one. This is the price of wanting to share the love. Upside down. Don't know why I felt the need to do that, but here we are. Did I leave it? No! My dog nearly ate a bit of chocolate brownie, which is toxic to them. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Again, I don't think I'm ever gonna make a batch of 3 trays of brownies. This is exhausting. You know what? Let this be a bigger, more generous piece at the end because I'm too tired to chop more. Final one. I can't believe the Mars bars exploded like that. Oh, look at that crunch. Okay, because I'm too tired to deal with that. You know what? I'm thinking the Mars bars might be the ugliest but the best ones because listen to that crunch. Interesting recipe. Maybe if I baked it, let them melt and then put a layer of frosting on top, then that would be a cheeky little surprise inside, so it's more beautiful and it's a crunchy surprise that's unexpected. Oh my goodness. This is what I mean by following my heart when I cook. I just kind of like go with the flow. Oh my gosh, my hand is so tired. You should see what I see. Hold on. Look at this expectation down here. Jojo, hi buddy.
The time is 7:59 a.m.
Oh, look at that time management. Okay. So now that that's done, we're gonna cover it up. We're gonna cover all of these. Let me take a video for Instagram. Somebody gave me Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate, so I made some brownies. Even Jojo's excited. Snickers brownies and Mars bars brownies. They're ugly but crispy. 3 dairy milk for the calm team. Okay, what one was this? This was Snickers brownies and Mars bars brownies. Okay, let's use a different color. Let's just have a little fun with this. Okay, so Mars bars brownies made with love. Made with love. And then, because nothing is free, ooh, let's do a neon pink. Show some love. Press pause with Joe on YouTube. Show some love. Press pause with Joe to show love. Okay, there we go. 3 batches of brownies. Even Jojo's excited. Let's put the markers away. All right, so yesterday I got really busy at the conference. They nominated me for a committee, and that's why I wasn't able to do anything. But up nice and early, ready to go to the conference with my batches of brownies. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know Jojo did. Isn't that right, buddy? Jojo, yeah, who's a cute boy? Oh, oops, look at that drawer. Let's do it again. Yeah, Jojo, do you like the brownies? He is one of my favorite. Well, I love all 3 of my dogs, but he's like medium love. Anyways,